Aging is part of life, and our skin tends to be the main focus when it comes to the process. So a question we'd all like to know more about is, what does anti-aging really mean? And what does aging mean to you? Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining us on another episode of Women Talk. My name is Deborah.
And my name is Zoraya, and today we're going to be speaking about the secrets of aging and why it's never too young to start caring. I actually remember when I was 19 years old, my mum coming up to me and saying, you should start moisturizing. And I thought to myself, but moisturizing's for old people. But now we're coming up with all of this data and scientific evidence that actually the younger you start, the better it is.
Yeah, and the reality is I think people just don't want to get old, you know, and we're trying everything we can do, we're doing everything, but perhaps more superficially to try to stay young as well. So
chasing youth.
Chasing youth, and you can't really, I mean...
You can't really, no. I mean, there is, I mean, there is something to be said about embracing aging gracefully.
Right?
But you always want to still maintain looking good, you know? And so how much of it is really the aging part, or just like, we want to still look good? Yeah,
I think it's that balance between what's on the inside and what's on the outside, right?
Definitely.
It definitely is two hands working together to make you feel good about yourself inside and outside. But we have two fantastic guests with us today. Siti, Saleha, thank you for joining us.
Welcome back to the show. Thank you so much for having me, ladies.
Nice to finally meet you, because
yes,
we've never actually met officially.
No, it's lovely to meet you.
Yeah,
and I mean, it's nice to be on this opposite side. But yeah, it's great to be back.
Yeah, and of course, actress, you're so many accolades. Really happy to have you here in this capacity today.
And also Dr. Anshaw, thank you so much for joining us. So, medical director at Meridian Medical Group and Anshaw Group, anti-aging specialist.
Wow,
and one thing...
title.
Yeah, one thing that I love is that you are a big believer in beauty starts from within.
Thank you, Z, for your kind introduction. Hi, Deborah, and hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Anshaw. Thank you for having me for this show.
Yeah, we're excited to find out a little bit more about anti-aging and what does aging actually even mean when people say, oh, I feel like I'm aging. What does that
Well, that's because they sometimes talk about reversing aging, and then you're like, okay, that's a little bit, is that even scientifically possible? So tell us.
Right, when we mention about anti-aging, can we really reverse the aging processes? I know this is the question we always raise. So first of all, how do we define what is old? Can we define what's old, right? But okay, let's say old is simply defined as having lived for a long period of time and no longer young. And we use the adjective no longer young, right?
Perfect definition.
But then it's very hard to come to an agreed definition of what's old age. Because the context of old age is very sensitive.
Oh, definitely. And I mean, sometimes you meet people who are in their 30s and they act like old people. And then you meet people in their 60s and they act like they're 18 years old. So it's, you know, it's not really easy to define. But Sally, what does aging mean to you?
Well, to me, I think it relates more to skin aging, right? As we grow older, you know, now I'm being in my 30s, I realize that my skin is more drier. I mean, you can't help that your wrinkles are starting to show and stuff. But, you know, I think it goes, I mean, I'm a firm believer at taking care of your skin from your early 20s, like you said, right? And don't wait until it's too late, you know. Think of it as investing, you know. The sooner you begin, exactly. The sooner you begin, and then the more returns in the long run. So with that, having a healthy lifestyle, eat properly, exercise, of course, having a beauty supplement and a good skincare routine. I mean, it all plays a part.
Amazing skin. So whatever you're doing, we need to find out.
I mean, because you see images like, you know, on social media, on magazines, where it's all very plastic and you touched up, but, you know, in real life,
we're sitting in front of her.
Like,
we can see your skin is glowing.
Is it?
So it is. It really is.
Listen, people.
but let's break down this aging a little bit, right? So, I mean, you've got the philosophy of it, but then it is a reality. As you get older, your cells are from a medical perspective, what happens in a person's body, and how does that actually affect then the physical, the external part?
Okay, every moment past, our chronological age getting older. We are getting larger in the number of our age, right? So in terms of medically, when we age, the cell no longer can divide. When no longer can divide, and the healing capacity jeopardized. Therefore, you have not able to heal internally because of a lot of inflammation and our body organs start to deteriorate function. So you are no longer able to perform with your physical capability, and also you are seeing signs of the aging in the face.
So you said just now chronological aging. What are the different types of aging?
Okay, there are many different types of the classification for the aging process and aging, but the commonly known ones are the chronological aging and biological aging.
What's the difference?
So for chronological age is primarily the age when the year you were born till now.
Ah, okay, okay.
Whereas for biological age is the physiological and also functional age of your body, taking consideration of the wear and tear processes where all the cell and tissue undergoing inflammations and not able to heal. So it's the sum of your biological functions at this particular moment of time.
So for example, I could be 40, but biologically I'm that of a 34-year-old.
Yes.
That's an example.
If you are 40, you can be at 40 years old or 25 years old or 45 years old.
Right.
In terms of biological age.
Right. Depending on how I take care of myself, my genetics,
Yes, in terms of the genetic and also your lifestyle and also your the work you have done to maintain your skin.
So how much does lifestyle contribute to maintaining a healthy biological age?
Unfortunately, because of the modern lifestyle, there are three triad: inadequate sleep, a lot of stress, and inadequate food. That's why the aging processes speed up. We see some of symptoms of the aging happens as early as 20s.
Yeah.
Those days, only 40 and 50 years old, you start to see the sign of aging. But now we start to see more and more younger.
So now it's earlier than
Much
before.
earlier.
And this is because of stress and our lifestyles.
Because of lifestyle.
Amazing. My goodness, I had no idea that it was happening so soon. Well, we're going to cut to the break. When we come back, we're going to speak a little bit more about how we can age younger.
What are the tips and tricks that doctor's going to share with us?
See you in a bit. Women Talk, and today we're speaking about the secrets of aging, and we're actually talking about the skin, the largest organ on the body, and how external factors and our environment can affect our body and especially our skin. So Deborah, what are some of the lifestyle tips that you follow to take care of your skin? Because you've also got fantastic skin.
That's a question that everyone asks you. You know, I'm sure, Sally, when you do magazine interviews and they're always like, what are your beauty
secrets?
What are your secrets? I'm like, I wish I had secrets to share, but I don't. But sleep, so important, and like water. I mean, I feel it on my face when I'm dehydrated.
Oh, really?
And especially with like studio lights, makeup. You see it when you remove your makeup and, you know, you see the skin is dry, you see the fine lines. And when you're properly hydrated and you're drinking, and obviously with the help of like good skincare, you see better skin as well, right?
It's actually really interesting, like between me and my brothers, because I live here in Malaysia where the climate is a lot more humid, except, as opposed to my brother who grew up in South Africa where the air is a lot more dry.
Yeah.
He has so many more wrinkles on his face than all of the siblings of us that grew up here in Malaysia just because of the moisturization and hydration.
Yeah, you look younger.
There are
here
benefits
in Malaysia
to Asian skin.
because of the
Yes.
moisture and the air.
We complain about the humidity, but actually it's keeping us young.
It is useful. But for you, Sally, what about your lifestyle and, you know, you're on the go. There are a lot of elements and forces that affect. You know, you shoot for like 24 hours.
And you have makeup,
lights. So how do you cope? What do you do?
Well, like I said, like sleep is very important. Always, always remove your makeup before sleep. That's important. Some of us do forget. But again, with good supplement, and like you said, it's not just skincare. Even though we live in an environment like this, but drinking enough water and staying hydrated, it all plays a part. All these everything. So beauty supplement, good skincare, and just taking care of your well-being. But it's all about knowing yourself, what goes with you, what suits your skin. So it doesn't have to be many, but just a simple beauty supplement and a simple skincare routine. I'm not talking about 12 steps a night before sleep, right?
Has that kind of energy anyway.
No, that's too much. But just what suits you.
Everyone has different skin, and it is something you have to learn, like building a relationship with your body, your skin, and understanding what works. So, Dr. Anshaw, I wanted to ask, like, what are some of the signs that you know your skin is aging?
Okay, signs of aging can be manifest in many ways. Okay, namely skin dryness and rough skin. Number two, wrinkles started to form and folds started to form. Thirdly, skin become dull, uneven skin tone, and also with lots of pigmentations. And lastly, when we heal, they heal incompletely. That means you leave marks and scars. With just small injury, you leave marks and scars.
Wow.
They show signs of
So where does
aging.
one begin?
How do we prevent this and take care of our skin?
Prevention starts from the awareness.
Okay.
You must be aware you are undergoing aging processes. Sometimes we are in denial. You say, "Oh, good look, I'm still good. I don't need to do anything. Just chill. Let's age gracefully." But then, unfortunately, you must do something or many things to reverse the skin processes of aging.
So to ask a question, there are a lot of people, and there's no right and wrong here, but
Yes.
there are many who don't find it a big deal, and you head into your 40s and then into your 50s, and then you reach a stage where you're like, okay, you look in the mirror and you're a bit like,
Oh no,
Yes.
I should have listened.
I should have done something earlier.
Yeah.
So is it easier to kind of begin a bit earlier, before the lines are very deep or before your skin's kind of gotten, to a bad place?
Right.
Is it better than to start younger?
Yeah, beauty in the eyes of beholder. Sometimes people think with more wrinkles, it shows the wisdom. You are more wisdom, you are more smarter, right? But then, some people, it's too old. I need to have
that's
tight
true.
and flawless skin.
What you're comfortable with, I guess, at the end of the
Exactly.
day.
So the moment when you're concerned about the aging processes and it start to show on your face, then you have to do something.
Yeah.
Start to do something.
But can I ask why it's always women that are, women are the ones who are
Yeah.
so
Obsessed.
concerned. I'm sure 99% of your patients are female?
Not really.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay.
In about 5 years ago, I have 40% of my clientele, they are male population.
Oh wow.
And they started to look at themselves, hey, look, I'm become more bold, my face is not attractive at all. And many of them, they're CEO, businessmen, They say, I need to look younger and be more confident with high self-esteem. So therefore, men also, they also concerned about their skin, not only women.
What facial do they do?
But they say this, men age like fine wine. So you'd almost think that it's more women that are the ones searching for this, but I guess there are men. But then, say you're already reaching the age of 40, 50, and you've never really taken care of your skin, and you do notice that you have all of these inset wrinkles and pigmentation. Is there steps that you can do to help your skin at that age?
Yeah, definitely. The moment you realize that, you start to look older and not confident, you can do something, right? Okay, then it depends on how much younger you want to be, right? You can be a year younger, 3 years younger, 5 years younger. It depends on the actions, the summer action you do to reverse. For example, you can change your lifestyle.
Yeah.
You can do some aesthetic treatments, or you can actually have a more balanced diet, more nutrition, to substitute.
Yeah.
So you fight against aging.
Yeah,
I
think
control over your life.
Yeah, it's exactly control, and there isn't this one thing that you can do and that's going to make everything good again. It's a multi-prong approach. You've got to take care.
Experiment, like Sally said,
do
get
the
to know
work.
your body.
Yes, it's effort. It's not just kind of like, doctor, make me look pretty again, and then it's magic. It's a lot of effort and work to not just look good on the outside, but you got to be fit. And health nowadays is so much more. It's so much deeper than your skin.
Hi, I'm Siti Saleha. It's a beautiful day out and I'm here to find out what Malaysian women think about aging. I'm curious to know at what point in their lives do they start worrying about aging and how do they go about managing it healthily? Come join me and let's find out together.
Hi.
I'm Sally and you are?
Dina.
Do you worry about aging?
Honestly, yes.
Yes and no.
Not really. Would you say that most people are in denial of aging?
For women, I think yes.
But it's a small percentage.
So do you think most women will only worry about aging at a certain point in their life?
Yes, I believe so.
May I ask how old you are?
I'm 38.
You look amazing! What's your secret?
Most probably should take vitamins, intake of food.
Drink lots of water, and I believe in drinking 3 liters of water a day.
And have you heard of glass skin before?
I do.
Especially Korean glass skin.
In total, it's the healthiest of skin, kan?
Yes.
When it's fully moisturized
Yeah.
and hydrated. And I see you have a beautiful glass skin here. Ini ada glass skin lah ni.
Ya ke?
Tell us your secret. What skincare do you practice?
I try my level best to sleep at 10 p.m. And I believe that it doesn't matter what age you are, you definitely can achieve glass skin.
All right, so we learned quite a bit today, but at the end of the day, aging is just another part of life which is inevitable, and it shouldn't be a negative one. As long as you maintain a healthy mind and lifestyle, we can all age gracefully and enjoy the many years ahead. Thank you for joining me today.
Welcome back to Women Talk, where we are talking about the secret to aging. And specifically, how does your skin actually affect your self-esteem? Because I think many of us at some point in our lives have gone through a period where our skin hasn't been exactly how we wanted it to be. And it really does affect your confidence.
But doctor, what about yourself? You see so many of your clients, patients, and they come in with a deep concern. These are, you know, something small has really affected their quality of life, feeling happy, confident about themselves, waking up in the morning. And that little improvement can really make them feel good about themselves, more confident, right?
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage from a patient to come to my clinic, to knock my door. Docs, you know, I don't like my face. You know, I have this concern, please help me to solve it. So, and you know, when they take a lot of effort to come over, they are fear to have treatment done because they don't want to take antibiotic, they don't want to have laser done, they no injections, but yet they want to be fixed. So sometimes we do a bit of counseling, you know, like lifestyle
so that was my next question. Like, are you like?
And I suppose there's no one solution that fits all, right?
Exactly.
You have to understand a person's lifestyle, what their habits are, how they live, how they eat, they sleep, and then from there you can say, okay, maybe this is how we adjust, right?
Basically, we will have to come to a diagnosis, you know. Do you have enough sleep? You know, how about your lifestyle? For example, you smoke, right? For example, and also the skincare. You know, like you Sally said, you know, she have to remove the makeup every time she went back home. This is very important, right? Okay, do you have adequate and sufficient and simple skincare to address your skin issue?
But this is the funny part. It's like we talk about anti-aging, we talk about reverse aging, but at the end of the day, whatever you do on the outside, if the inside is not taken care of,
also true.
I don't know, man, you're not going to have a very long life. So, right?
Yes.
So,
You can't just depend on facials all the time, but you don't take care of yourself.
yeah.
And genetics plays a huge part as well. I mean, I'm half white, and I know that white skin. I mean, we all know that we've
so
got
they
that
always
gene
say,
in
right,
there.
yeah, we will have lines soon.
I'm like, thank God for the Asian side. Then I'm like, thank God for this side.
Yes, exactly.
But you're 50-50.
You're 50-50. So you're always watching. You're always like, oh, that's my white
you know
genes
it's gonna
coming
happen.
out.
Yep. Take care.
But is that really, I mean, just from genetics that people in the West kind of get more wrinkles than Asians? Because I mean, Asian people look so much younger.
Yeah, but look at this glass skin thing now, which is a very Korean, Japanese thing, right? I don't even know. I've never heard of it.
Yes.
I don't think I have that kind of skin, but
You do.
Okay, for Asian and for Caucasian, we age differently. Right? For example, you say that Africa, we are just hot but not humid. But in Malaysia, you are hot and humid. So you see different type of aging processes in Malaysia and Africa. It is totally different. For Caucasian, because the weather is dry, you know, they tend to have more wrinkles and folds on the face.
Doctor, I've just learned this new term called psychosocial aging. Tell us a little bit more about that.
The last aspect of aging is psychosocial aging. Psychosocial aging is the aspect of aging whereby, you know, our mental and social kind of emotion get involved. The self-esteem is very important because it addresses our inner happiness. Ultimately, action or inaction is very important. Whether you want to do something to make yourself younger or healthier, is actually right down to you, your own actions. So having a more younger and confident self actually can make us happier.
Kind of works hand in hand, I think.
Yeah, of course.
Well, thank you so much, Doctor, for being on the show with us today. Your insights, super valuable.
Yes, thank you.
And yeah, thank you for the work that you do.
Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Ji.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Sally, you were saying something about supplements earlier, that not overdoing it, just the right amount is perfect. So tell us a little bit more about your regime.
For me, healthy skin is important, right? You want a hydrated skin, most importantly. So the beauty supplement I'm taking is the Flavets Hydrate, which contains hyaluronic acid, which acts as it adds water into your skin, and ceramide, which locks in the moisture. So you have a hydrated skin. And to me, I find it very effective. And also, I'm just not talking about me. There are other 200 women that have tried this product as well, and 92% did say that they achieve more hydrated and plumpier skin.
That's a high
and it's
number.
all about hydration and, of course, you know, taking care of your well-being.
And how do you feel?
Energetic.
How do you look?
Most importantly,
Yeah.
a healthy skin. I mean, I get a lot of comments saying, hey, nice, like, what's your secret? I'm like, this is it, the beauty supplement. And of course, like I said, it goes together with sleeping well and eating well, exercising. It all plays a role. Yeah. So every morning, I take a pill right before I wake up, before going to work. And sometimes when I forget, I'll just take a before I sleep. You know, there's no rule to it really, but it's more for my well-being, and I just need to take it to, you know, because having a lifestyle, a busy lifestyle like you girls as well, is really important to take care of yourself, especially now with what, you know, the environment and
pollution.
yeah, the pollution that's still going around. So yeah, it's important to really take care of yourself.
Well, whatever you're doing, it's working.
Definitely. But thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you to everyone out there for joining us to find out more about the secrets of aging, what it takes to glow up. And I think one of the themes that is really important is it's not just about the way you look outside, but also about the way that you treat yourself inside, the way you take care of your body, and yeah, beauty starts from within.
Exactly. Can't really stop it, but you can do a lot of things along the way to help you feel good inside out. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Take care.
Bye.
Hey Sally, what you doing?
Well, this is my beauty secret.
So this is your secret to looking beautiful and young.
Yeah, yes. Now you know why.